Hi guys, it's been a while since we are connected to each other, right? Today, I purposely gathered four of us here to discuss about an issue which I believe most of us have encountered this in our life. It is related to small group communication, and the issue is social loafing. Okay, I know the term is kinda alien to you guys, right? Don't worry, I got you. Social loafing refers to the concept that people are prone to exert less effort when working collectively as part of a group compared to performing a task alone. Social loafing is more evident in tasks where the contribution of each group member is combined into a group outcome, making it difficult to identify the contribution of a single person. Well guys, in today's topic, I would like to remind you that we are focusing on the small group communication, which the group members must be among 3 to 9 people working together to achieve an interdependent goal. Social loafing can be detrimental in workplaces when everyone does not put in their full amount of effort because they are part of a group. This can lead to reduced productivity. Well, I am sure that we not only need to can feel the urge to thoroughly discuss about this, right? Well, I hope you guys are as excited as me then.
Actually, there are 2 types of social loafing, which is the first one is the free rider effect, the second one is sucker effect. Okay, let me first, I will explain the free rider effect. It is sometimes one or more team members possess a casual attitude towards the group goals. It's kind of feeling that their contributions to the task is not that compulsory, since the other member will solely accomplish the given project. So it known as the free rider effect. The second type is sucker effects. Due to the free rider effect, the other members of the group or team feel overloaded with work. This is because they now have to do the task of such free riders too, like kind of without getting any additional recognitions. Thus, the other team members get demotivated and feel such at their job. So these active members also disengage themselves from working, testing their expectation by social offers. So this is known as the sucker effect of social loafing.
Actually, social loafing can bring causes and effects, which is first, expectation of co-worker performance. The social compensation hypothesis posits that people will work harder collectively than individually when they expect their co-workers to perform poorly on a meaningful task. This means that social loafing is more likely to occur when working in a group of high achievers, as individuals may slack off and allow the others to do most of the work. Alternatively, individuals may actually increase their collective effort when they expect their co-workers to perform poorly on a meaningful task, and in fact referred to as social compensation. It also brings effect on work progression becomes slow, and it also may affect engagement between members in the group.
Well, I could think another cause that hugely contributes to this issue. It is people expect each other to loaf. What does it mean then? Whether consciously or unconsciously, people say to themselves, everyone else is going to slack off a bit, so I'll slack off a bit as well, because it's not fair if I do more work than the others. It's not surprising though that there's people who have this kind of mindset. Well, I have an example to prove this. When I was in the Form 5, I used to have a groupmate who applied this mindset to herself. At that time, we just had about a week to complete our task, and me and other groupmates, including her, have gathered the materials to finish the tasks. It's just her who didn't do her part. And more infuriating, her part holds 20% of the whole group task division. I still clearly remember that we nearly became the last group to submit the task because of her. When I talked to her close friend, she revealed that That girl has traumatized from her past experience, where she used to put her effort as much as she could to her team, and end up other teammates didn't do their part, and it's only her who carry the responsibility lonely. And that totally made me understand. She has that mindset not because she wants to, but she has forced to, with all the pains. Now, for us to not letting this happening to our mates in the future, we must start first. Don't let others feel the same energy we used to feel. Well, I guess enough of the story. How about others? Do you guys think there's other root to the cause of this issue?
Yeah, actually there are. I do have points, which is a skill differentials. If members of a particular group believe that they are not as skilled as the other teammates, they tend to let others to do the work. This also can be seen as a lack of confidence, as they may not see themselves contributing in a meaningful way. This can have a profound effect on the individual as well as the small groups. So the impacts on the individual is that it will make the individual lose their self-confidence, and it also can be detrimental to oneself while working in an organization in the future. However, the effects of the small groups was there. It will be like kind of level ideas during the discussions or words. It is because he or she was not confident enough in his ability to present an opinions. Actually, I do have one example. It was back then when I was in semester 3. Me and my classmate had to do an assignment which was a role play based on a fairy tale. And we were divided into 5 groups. There was someone from the members of my groups afraid to give an opinions about, because she's kind of scared her opinions was not interesting enough and did not meet the expectation of other members. So I can see that this kind of situation will not only give a huge impact to her, but to only others as well in the field of employment in the future. So, do you guys have any other cause and effects to add on?
Well, I guess no.
No?
Yes, can I add something a little bit here? So,
Yeah, sure.
regarding what Idriena has said, I do agree with what Idriena has said. Like, there's also a case where I heard when I couldn't believe this type of people exist, where they are doing a group work, but few things that I heard when it also that this type of people also exist, where they only do the least job compared to their other teammates, which is only compiling the files or researches that were completely done by their others teammate. I believe also these people also giving excuses that they are not good as others, so they think that their contribution is never enough to begin with, or in worst situation possible where they admit that they're lazy. So in my opinion, it's true that not everyone can do everything by themselves, but it doesn't mean that they can simply do the minimum effort for the group just because they're having lack of personal confidence. Anyway, there is a possible solution to there are still a possible solution that we can do regarding this situation, which is decreasing the sucker effect. So as the definition of the sucker effect, which is the feeling of being duped when you think that other people in the group are slacking off. So one way to get rid of this issue is by reducing or eliminating this perception. Because this is another important key to change ourselves and our teammate to become a productive group. So in my opinion, one tips to deal with sucker effect is that the person who having that issue can cooperate with someone who understand their diligent work, who understand their hardship, so they can help. So the person can help them to get rid of assuming any negative thoughts that might come from other members. As for example, as simply as just ignoring bad thoughts and keep being optimistic that they are working hard for the sake of the group and isn't to show off their skills. Right. Okay, that's all for my part. I believe there are more possible solutions that we can discuss.
So, like, actually, there is another solution that we may apply to avoid social loafing, which is task importance. Actually, there are studies that have shown that when people think the task is important, they do less loafing. From this, it is found that group constructing, which is Munirah, work harder if they thought the relevance of the task was high, or that they thought there were a competition with another group, and it has to encourage them to think the task was attractive. Actually, there is a lot of ways that can help us to improve and prioritize our work, which is we can organize some to-do lists on our own important tasks. We also can use planners or calendar to check and review on our work and avoid conflict. Using these type of ways may help us to stay organized and help us to prioritize our work. So actually there is another solution that we may apply.
Okay, I agree with Kamalia. There's actually another solution that we can try in order for us to avoid the social loafers in existing in our group, which is keep communication open. Okay, make sure you are checking in with each person in the group to make sure they understand the project and why it matters. Allow for private communications so team members can voice concerns at an individual level and not involve everyone unnecessarily. Remember guys, I know like sometimes we are getting annoyed with these social loafers and we tend to get mad because they are not doing their duties and responsibilities. But remember, it is vital for us to keep the communication for at individual level, not involving everyone, because we should secure their secrets. Probably they do that because they have problems. They have something that they can't tell people, they can't share with people, and probably because they don't trust people. So, being a caring member, we should checking in each of our group members so that we know their current condition, and working in team is never easy. We are moving as a team. So whatever happened in your group, please keep communication open. Okay. So guys, I think the time is running out. Is everyone wants to add something before we end?
Can I add something?
Yes.
Actually, I do agree with what you have said. You mentioned before. It's like if we kind of straightforward in the group, it might be someone's afraid of fans. We have to be professionals in order to solve this kind of problems. Yeah, I think that's all for me.
Yes, I kind of agree with you. We need to act professional when it comes to, heart-to-heart session. We need to act professional. Others, do you want guys to add something, probably?
Actually, it is true that without communication, it may bring some, damage into our relationship between group members.
Yes, I agree with you, Kamalia. Izzati, maybe you want to add something?
Well, I do agree. But I guess I kind of agree with everyone. So yeah, I don't. I agree with everyone. So I guess I have no opinion about myself. So since we are almost at the end, so can I wrap this topic up? All right.
Yes.
Okay. To conclude everything. Well, we finally know the definition of social loafing and the effects of it to both individual or group. we'll also be able to recognize this kind of attitude given by any particular member of our group, especially if we are doing small group communication, because social loafing can badly affect everyone if it's not being managed properly. So, as what I said, it doesn't matter if the social loafing is about free riding effect or sucker effect. Everyone know that this issue can be quite troublesome and tiresome, especially if we're working in small group. Okay, so where we doesn't have much people to rely on to finish the group work. So I know that everyone is not perfect, but doing social loafing is not an excuse. So, but however bad it may be, there must be a way to solve this issue in order to avoid further problems with our teammates, so that we can change to become better, to contribute our effort as a teammate to make a productive team, even if we are dealing in a small group communication. So yeah, I guess that's all from us.
Yeah, thank you for sharing
Yeah,
that.
thank you guys.